down to the text color and transparency of that clock. I do have a drawing tool on the right side here. Pick a color. Let's go with red. Everybody loves red arrows. We are pointing to the moon. Completely make fun of myself here because this is what I do. At this point, you should be pretty set to stream. If anything, you can do a little bit of a cleanup action within your audio mixer from any additional sources that you might have added that aren't serving you any purpose. Go ahead and hide those. Now, if you're not hearing your game audio, one thing that you can do is monitor and output that audio. So luckily Prism Live Studio has an option just to toggle that on so you can just start hearing your game audio if you're using a capture card, of course. Now, you might find that the desktop audio is going to duplicate this audio that's coming through. So if you're experiencing that sort of issue, all you would need to do is go to your settings, and then for the mic auxiliary device 2 that is applied to the capture card audio, you're just going to want to monitor only and then mute the output, so that way only the desktop audio is going to have that gameplay audio recorded. It's not going to be both the desktop audio and the actual capture card audio source. So you just want to have one source truly playing that audio out to have a nice clean sounding stream. Once you're logged into the social media channels that you want to stream to, select the go live button and then put in the stream information for each of those social media channels right within Prism, and then select the go live button one more time within this pop-up box, and you'll be officially live, pushing across multiple channels all at the same time. Yes, it's free multi-streaming. While you're live, you can select the chat icon on the right-hand side to pull up the chat window for monitoring the chats from all of the platforms you're live streaming to. You can even reply to chats right within this window. There's also a cool feature for remotely controlling your live stream using the Prism Live Studio app on your mobile phone. Within this app, you'll have the ability to scan the QR code to connect your computer with your mobile phone, and that'll jump you straight into your decks, which can be created or configured to perform various functions across your live stream at the single click of a button in real time. Once you're all done with your stream, you can go back to the Prism Live Studio app and then just select to stop the stream, and that'll end your live stream across all of your channels. But there you have it, guys. That's a complete full tutorial guide over Prism Live Studio and how to use it. Give it a try. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comment section below. Do you guys want to see some more content around this app? It's honestly a pretty good one, though it does use a bit more CPU usage than OBS, so that's something to keep in mind, but it's definitely a really good app and it's super easy to get around and use. Remember to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Thank you so much for Prism for sponsoring this video. This wouldn't have been possible to share without your support. I really, really appreciate it. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Hello, welcome back again to the course, and in this video I just want to go through the whole connection setup when you are doing church live streaming. So I'm going to talk a bit about lighting, cameras that are suitable for church live streaming. I'm going to talk about capture cards. I'm going to talk about how to connect sound. I'm going to talk about
Many of you guys are familiar with using OBS for recording and live streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. But for some of you, it may be kind of complicated to use OBS for everything that you need to do. This is especially the case if you don't like doing all the manual customization via plugins, adding them, and then having to configure. That's not for everybody. That's why today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use Prism Live Studio, which is a fantastic OBS alternative that's jam-packed full of features. Let me show you how to use it. The first thing you guys are going to want to do is head over to prismlive.com. I also left the link in the description below. But on this site, you're going to want to make sure that you're on the PC tab, and then you'll see a yellow button for download now. It'll be for Windows 10 or 11 on a 64-bit operating.
what's up, guys? I found this beer left over from some campers, and I'm totally wasted. I'm sorry I bumped the camera.
Have you guys seen this vlogging?
Hey folks, AJ the CEO here, and a bunch of y'all are using OBS. A bunch of extra awesomeness to it that can make a lot of things go smoother for you. Now, the beauty of this, it does run on Windows and Mac, so you can run through it as well too. But it has some other features so that you can need it. The stuff. Literally, if you're familiar with OBS, you have pretty much all of this stuff. Literally start recording the same installed. That's things. We got our little sandwich here, menu here, and we got our settings. And if we go to settings, pretty familiar. Now I'm already logged into my account. You have to make an account or link it to an account when you first install Prism. So just be aware of that. So I'm linked to my Google account, but all of the same outputs are the same, and options that you have in OBS. So you can automatically start recording once you start streaming, all this other stuff. You can snap. Literally, if you're familiar with OBS, you have pretty much all of this stuff here. Now you also have enable portrait and vertical layouts. So if we enable that, that will also help if you want to do some Instagram.
Nani hapo? Hamtosikika. Kwa Arusha. Sauti. Wanatoa. Haya. Kama mnanisikia. Kama mnanisikia, nyosheni mikono huko. Nyosheni mikono kama mnanisikia. Sawa. Ehe. Kwa hiyo huko mlipo, kama mnatusikia, mtu asiongee mpaka aitwe. Huku tumeweka on mic. Kwa hiyo msiongee mpaka utakapoitwa. Wangapi wamenielewa? Safi kabisa. Mwe wasikivu, tutakuwa live. Usiongee mpaka mtakapokuwa mnaitwa.
Live streams as well too.
CCM
So
oye!
let's go through our output. You know, we can, when I have it connected, you know, you'll have some more options here, but here's your bit rate and everything that you would change. I am using my graphics card to help with the encoding. Change the location of where you're recording if you want to do that, your format. So me personally, I always change this to MKV or FLV so that if anything happens, you'll be able to maintain the same recording. MP4, MOV, if something happens, able to maintain KV or FLV so that if anything happens, so let's go through our output. You know, we can, when I have it connected, you know, you'll have some more options here, but here's your bit rate and everything that you would change. I am using my graphics card to help with the encoding. Change the location of where you're recording if you want to do that, your format. So me personally, I always change this to MKV or FLV so that if anything happens, you'll be able to maintain the same recording. MP4, MOV, if something happens in your recording, the computer crashes, you've lost everything. Going to ask me to log in. Let's do that real accessibility and advanced, all the same stuff. All right, so that part is fine. Now, the other thing we have is our channels right here. Like I said, you can add up to 6 different places that you're streaming to at the same time. So if we come over here, we can add channels. So I'm going to add my Twitch channel. So it's going to ask me to log in. Let's do that real quick.